Hey guys, Papa Oreo here, and I'm doing an IDARB video with Tyler Cool 145. Make sure to like and subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Okay, I've given you 10 seconds to say what your favorite MLB team is. Ready? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Okay, if you didn't get that, you're a loser, but if you did, doesn't feel good to be part of the Tyler Cool 145 gang?
Yeah, it does.
That's what I like to hear out my ears. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about some more school stories, like I did last time. And don't make fun of me for that video about the carnival or whatever. I was young, okay? So the first video, or first story, I don't know if I talked about it last time. I might have, I'm not really too sure. But, okay, so I was at the playground, and there was this kid. He is weird, okay? He's one of the weirdest kids I've ever seen. So we were outside the playground, and we were, and the playground is always filled with wood chips, you know? So the wood chips had a quarter under them. Like, so this kid found a quarter, and he swallowed it, guys. I'm just gonna be straight with you. He swallowed the quarter. Kind of weird. He said it tasted good. I don't know what's wrong with him. Then he had to get taken to the emergency room to not get like lead poisoning or something. I don't know. But then, okay, that was pretty crazy. So at my old school, there was this play set, and it was made out of wood, which is unsafe for kids because, as you see, the majestic eagle flies by on the screen. So wooden playgrounds are not safe for kids because they can get splinters. This is one of those times for me. So I was sitting down, I was getting ready to go on the slide, and I was trying to slide forward. Then all of a sudden, a splinter went in my butt. It hurt. And then I had to go inside like that for the rest of the day, and then I had to go home like that, and then I had to ask my mom to pull it out for me. That was not a pleasant day.
Is it in your butt crack?
No, it was just in my butt.
Okay.
And that was pretty crazy. That was in 4th grade, I think. 4th or 5th, something like that. And, okay, so there's this one kid in my school. I don't want to say his name, so I'm going to call him John Everyman. So John, he was known to get injured a lot. Like, he always got bloody noses. He always broke his arm. He always had something broken. He always had something wrong with him, whether it be a concussion or something else. He was a mess. But then, so it was one day in art. It was really, really hot. Like, I could barely stand in there. My art teacher only had one fan, so the room was really hot. So John Everyman said, "I think I'm gonna," and then he fainted. And everyone was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
He fainted! Oh my god!" So my teacher held him up while one of her students, which was like one of us, called the nurse on her phone. That was pretty great. And then he had to go to like the hospital and he got like his eyes dilated. He said he was a mess, but he was one of my best friends. He was actually the first person I talked to. He tried to sit with me the first day I was there, and I was crying because I didn't know anyone. I didn't like that day. Okay, well, next I'm going to talk about how me and Tyler do lax, because, you know, we lax out all the time. It's pretty fun. I like it. We're doing a camp soon, so if you want to join, it's only $150. It's at Pine Bush, New York. Come on down if you want. It's going to be fun. And, okay, but you have to pay, and you have to have equipment, so I'm just joking, by the way. You don't have to go if you don't want to. So last year, me and Tyler went to a lacrosse tournament. It was like on Father's Day weekend, I think it was. I think it was on a Saturday. I'm not too sure though. So we get there and we played 3 games that day. We lost all 3, of course, because we were so good. And so the first game we only lost by like 1 or 2. And I remember we did pretty good. But we weren't too happy that we lost. So the second game, we went down a hill. Now that's not really important, but it kind of gets important. So we went down the hill, and then we went back up to, after our game, we went back to our backs, and then we got like a 30-minute break. As you see, I make an amazing shot there. I get like 30 points. But we went to the game, and you could just tell that those kids were not good people. Like, they just were punks, honestly. So we started the game, and what caused all the commotion was, so we were playing with 2 5th graders, I think. And so the 5th grader, he was playing midfield, and he was running up towards offense. And an 8th grader just came and trucked him. So I think Tyler wants to finish the rest of the story because he tells it pretty good.
Okay, so obviously, I think the whole reason for this, try not to get offended on this, is because the goalie was ginger. Okay, so don't dislike the video. So this goalie, so like if your hair is ginger colored, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. Just the guy just wasn't a good person. So they just trucked him, and I was like, dude, what's your problem? The goalie's like, yo, you guys suck. And I was like, yo, no. So we started brawling with them and stuff. We got kicked out of the game. The refs are like, no, you guys are off. We're like, okay. And we end the game with, it's like 10 minutes into the game too. Pretty embarrassing. But so I have another story about wood. So, you know, we talked about he got a splinter in his butt. Well, actually, so I have this thing outside at my house. It's like a place where you sit down. So I was playing my DS, and I think my friend was over, and I just scooted backwards, and a thing got stuck in my butt. Hurt a lot. I don't think it was bad as Rowan's, but it hurt a lot. It was like a couple too. It was like 3 things stuck in my butt. No, splinters. That's what I'm talking about, not other things, guys. Okay. So another story I'm gonna talk. It's gonna be quick, but I got my phone stolen. So you're probably wondering what kind of phone. Actually, it wasn't a phone. This is my sister's Beats pill. She got it stolen at school. So I'm gonna give it back to Rowan. Here you go.
Okay, so my uncle he's pretty rich. He has a pretty good house in Connecticut. I'm not gonna say where, but I love going to that house. So I just got I had gotten my mom's old phone for Christmas, and part of the screen didn't really work, and I wasn't really too happy about that. So sometimes it would lag out, and sometimes the screen would just not work. So one night I got so angry at my uncle's house that I hit it against the table so much that the screen turned black and white, and then I threw it in the pool. And that was the end of that phone, but it was I didn't like that phone. So then I got my 6S, and I'm very happy with it. It's one of my favorite phones. Okay, Tyler wants to talk.
I may not have the 6S, but I'm very successful. Ooh, that was pretty funny. But so, Rowan just wants to say something quick. Psych, I just pranked you guys. He thought I was giving it to him. No, he's gonna do my crazy outro, so... Okay, so he's gonna tell you about this crazy save I got. This is basically just me. I got humbled. This is probably I think the highest scoring IDARB game ever. So yeah, he's gonna talk about how good I am at Rocket League. He has no clue what it is. So here you guys go. I do a nice save.
Okay, so you see the ending screen, and it's about to switch right over to Rocket League. So don't you worry, don't you leave the video yet, you. As you see, this pretty cool. It just switches over, and here you go. So Tyler is the car that you see. He's on the orange team, and he hits the ball to his teammate right here, and then the teammate scores. It was a pretty nice goal. You see, and he's like, "Oh, woohoo! Yeah, let's go!" Okay, so it just shows a replay right here. So Rocket League, if you didn't know, it's like soccer, but you can also play basketball and hockey, and it's all, instead of like pucks and humans, you play as cars. Okay, so you see Tyler, he goes for the ball and he misses, but it's okay. So the ball gets hit over here by his teammate, and then a car comes out of nowhere and blocks it. Then Tyler, he puts on the gas, does a front flip, goes into his own goal, circles out, saves it, does a side spin, and saves the ball. Papa Oro out.